I mean, when you talk about being locked down, I mean, we got Thug and Lucci locked down right now as we speak, man. And we were just talking with that Daz the other day, and I was saying that it feels like hip hop is dying simply because it's one of those cases to where we gonna pass it to.
Right.
The young folks are passing, the OGs are passing at the same time too. And if they ain't passing, they locked up and can't really do nothing from behind them walls, man. What are your thoughts on the state of hip hop and where it's going? And do you think that it's dying, or do you think we're gonna be able to keep the party going?
I mean, well, we're dying.
Yeah.
You feel me? I think that it's so much killing. We about to run out of thugs. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? And there's so many of us, you know, we're stunting our growth by going to prison. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I think the choices that we making, bro, if we don't start making different choices, we gonna keep getting these same results. And you know, it's a lot of people making music, but the kind of music that we love and the kind of music that we adapt to and grow with, it's gonna diminish in a minute, because this, you can't, it's the word extinct is really a word. You know what I'm saying? Like,
come on.
You know what I'm saying? And if we keep headed toward that direction, I think we're gonna come up with some bad results.
Come on now. Get in here, Wick.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you something right here, Joe. You was talking about Takeoff. And you know, I think about Trouble. You know what I'm saying? Bankroll was my guy. I made a post. You're gonna have to follow me too at the Real Ghetto Mafia. But I made a post a few weeks ago, and it went something like this. I said, you know, maybe 5 to 10% of rappers become actually rich and famous, but 90% of us, we get mental illness, we get paranoid, insomnia from being in clubs and shit all night. So it's hard to sleep and shit. Alcoholism. Drug addiction, sex addiction. We got all the women, the liquor, money, everything around us.
Facts.
And I say, for a lot of y'all young rappers, we don't tell y'all that that's what you sign up for when you just sign up to be famous.
Well, that's deep.
My question to you is this right here: how do we prevent young rappers from going down something like that? It's a trap. You're gonna be in these clubs. You're gonna have the women. You're gonna have the alcohol. You're gonna have the drugs. You know, what would you tell your son or your daughter that was trying to rap right now, so that they don't fall in these pitfalls right here?
Watch what you feed yourself. You feel me? Like, if you bombard your mind all day with drugs, we lost. You feel me? And if you bombard your mind all day with the wrong kind of people, you lose. You feel me? If you surround yourself with greatness will prevail through you.
That's right.
You feel me? But if I surround myself with nothing but sluts, you feel me? Because it's a such thing as going to work and going home. You feel what I'm saying? But if you don't, it's all about what you're building in your own mind. Like, the choices you make is going to determine whether I'll see you in 15 years. You feel what I'm saying? And if you are here and you live that way, you feel me, by the grace of God, you are here. And I think you should be an example, or you should start speaking up. Like you know, it's by the grace of God I'm here. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like, it's a miracle. You feel what I'm saying? For me to be able to tell you what I've been through, and I'm still here. You dig what I'm saying? With the drug addiction, with the picking of wrong women, with picking the wrong crowd to hang out with alcoholism. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and you know, I ain't got no health problems. Hey man, I gotta tell you something. You feel me? I gotta start sharing it with you, you know, to actually be a beacon of hope for you. You dig what I'm saying? So I think that the choices, you feel what I'm saying? Like, choices, people, places, and things. Like, what person are you going to choose? You feel me? What place are you going to go with this blessing that I give you? You feel me? What are you going to choose to? Are you going to choose to drink it, or are you going to choose to? So I think that us as OGs should listen to the younger people, let them have a voice, then give them advice. You feel me? Then come up with a solution. You feel me? Without, like, you know how you go to school?
Trying to tell them what to do.
Not necessarily tell you what to do. Suggestions. You feel me? Because don't nobody want to be told nothing. So you're like, hey, look, man, let me just make a good suggestion. Like, this is what I went through. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so it's almost like you never get out of school.
Yeah.
You feel me? You never, like, once you go to school, you're like, man, my teacher told me to do this and do that. So we have to still school them. You feel what I'm saying? Like, guidance is a motherfucker when you have an influence. Like,
what did you say to some rappers that feel like, you know, that don't made it? And I'm just gonna throw this name out there because he hadn't done this, like Gucci. You know, I've seen where he came from, from walking down the street. I've seen you where you come from. You know what I'm saying? Do you think it's an obligation for yourself and the Guccis and the Wickeds? You know where I came from. To put our hands on these young kids and say, look, this is what's gonna happen if you surround yourself with the wrong people. You're gonna be out here. You might catch a rape case. You might, die from bad dope and stuff out here in the streets. Do you think it's our obligation, or we should mind our business, like a lot of the young folks tell us?
No. It's our obligation. That goes back to it takes a village.
Yeah.
You feel me? Me and you, we come from different houses. Yeah. You feel me? But when we step out, hey, bro, this go like this.
Exactly.
Now, I ain't gonna let you just crash out. I ain't telling you what to do, but I have to be an example. Like, I have to tell you, like, what I saw. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, look, man, I done did a whole 360. You feel me? I used to be just like you. You feel me? Look, this right here, you keep taking this, you know what I'm saying? Your kidney's gonna fail. You keep drinking lean, you feel what I'm saying? You keep smoking that, man, this gonna happen. You feel me? You keep sleeping around with this child, this girl right here, this girl right here, you're gonna have 3 kids in 3 different homes that you ain't gonna be able to have dominion over and actually get off a good raising. You feel what I'm saying? So I think that it takes a village, man, and we gonna have to band together to actually raise these children that's outside going crazy.
Answer me this though, Dro, as a young wild man yourself back in the day. What were the times that you found yourself almost dying, and how the hell did you survive? And how did that impact you after those situations?
I mean, like, bro, like back in the day, like I remember when I had first got my big check, and I was, I had got an Aston Martin, and I think I was leaving 4 seasons. And I had popped a couple of X pills. Bro, I was riding behind ambulance, and I was actually thought I was finna pass. And I'm blowing the horn at the, you feel what I'm saying? I'm blowing the horn at the ambulance. I'm like, I feel like I'm finna collapse.
Exactly.
You feel me? But it's just the anxiety and the drugs and using too much of it. And you know what I'm saying? That shit felt like I was finna leave. You feel what I'm saying? So once I felt, and then listen, bro, when I pulled up in Summerhill, I had to pay, I had to give my little partner like a couple $1,000s to watch me. I was like, I gotta lay down like in the car. So I laid back and had Shaw to watch me and everything. And I felt like then I was like, I can't do this. You feel what I'm saying? This is gonna be fucked up if I end up going out like this. You know what I'm saying? I think that, instead of letting that be my legacy, I didn't want to be like that. So off and on, I would have these desires to put it down, but I was so stuck in my addiction. You feel what I'm saying? So every other time after a year or two apart, I would say, I would have these drawbacks, and I have these church thoughts and these memories of stableness and what my mama said, what my grandmama said. You feel what I'm saying? So eventually it would come to fruition today. You know what I'm saying? But sporadically I would think like, I need to quit this. You know what I'm saying? So I think that you got to think about who love you. You got to think about if you done had children, you got to think about them. You got to think about what God said. You know what I'm saying? What's real, and you got to grab hold of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And whatever grounds you, you got to get back to that. You know what I'm saying? Don't let that shit swallow you up.